Yeah,
Like we're just going to name names and we're going to throw you to. We don't have any facts. We don't have any. Like the cancel culture is just insane. That's right. We are talking about the Duchess of Sussex, or the ex-Duchess of Sussex, rather, Meghan Markle. She fights to keep friends from being named in a lawsuit with a British tabloid. So everything, if you're not up to date on the royal family and the Harry and Meghan Megxit issue,
this whole nightmare situation that's going on.
It's so crazy.
I hope they go to bed at night thinking, gosh, we shouldn't have left the family.
I think they probably do. But here's the thing. So, like, they wake up with these bruises, and it's really strange. I don't know what happens.
Yeah. It's like, do you want to play Uno? And they're like, sure. And then one wins all the time. And probably the prince is getting really angry, right?
Wait,
so he's just like, stupid. And he's hurting himself.
Because of Uno.
Yeah.
That's an intense Uno game. Maybe is the royal family really into Uno?
You guys haven't played Uno the right way if you haven't played Uno like that.
Right. So here's the deal. So she's suing a British tabloid because they published a letter that she wrote to her dad. We talked about this a while back. She wrote this letter to her dad talking about her issue with the royal family and the things that were going on. And then the British tabloid got a hold of it and they published it. And then there were women that came out.
How did they get a hold of it?
Exactly. That's the question that I think probably why she's suing them. It has to do with that. However, there are 5 of her friends that came out against the tabloid, and now they're trying to name them and oust them. Basically, it's like a modern lynching that all of this cancel culture stuff is happening. Right. It's like they'll find something and they'll drag you out and throw you to the wolves.
It's a lot of name dropping.
It's a lot of name dropping.
That's fun. That's fun. You know, in a gang territories, they say snitches get stitches.
But in LA, snitches get rewards.
Yeah,
that's right.
Like, that's not okay.
No, it's not.
We gotta continue to keep the snitches in their place.
Right.
So that they don't come up and try to like.
But here's the question about the royal people, the royal people. The royal people. The question for the royal people. So they have chosen, like Meghan chose to marry Prince Harry,
right,
who was a royal person. He's in the royal family.
Wait, we need to keep with the rhyming thing.
Right. He's the royal Doyle.
Pain.
Doyle.
Right? The royal Doyle. Doyle rules.
Doyle. He's Doyle. Royal Doyle with the royal boil.
Hey, Jason, it's modern day witch trials. That's what it is.
Yeah,
like,
Salem.
She's a witch.
Yeah, that's right.
She turned me into a newt.
A newt?
But
the ways of telling she's a witch.
This is crazy. And it seems now I'm not saying that this situation with Meghan is crazy, but just the way that it's just like we're just going to throw you out there.
Yeah,
we're just going to name names and we're going to throw you to. We don't have any facts. We don't have any. Like the cancel culture is just insane.
What did she do?
Well, she left the royal family, and the tabloid published this letter that was her talking to her dad about the grievances she has with the royal family, kind of, but more specifically, she was getting bullied by, and I do air quotes just because that's what she's saying. I don't know the information. I haven't seen it, but she's saying she was being put on blast by these royal tabloids as soon as she started getting involved. And there is some level of, I mean, she's in the public eye. She's already a TV star. She's already a celebrity. Then you add the royal family to it, and people don't want her to come in because she's American. Like there's all this stuff that's putting together, and you're stepping into this place that says, I'm going to be strong. And then you get hammered, and it's like, what? Well, I'm almost like, what do you expect? But at the same time, she still is a human. She's got feelings, and there's some level of where you have to draw the line.
Well, it depends on how hammered she is.
Not that kind of hammered.
Because you don't know what you're saying when you're there, you know?
Yeah.
But the thing that I don't understand is what is the big deal about like leaving? I understand, okay, leaving the royal family. Oh, how could you do that to your highness? But
well, it's just the next generation. Her mother-in-law went through similar situations with the press.
Did she really? I didn't know that.
Princess Diana?
Her mother-in-law. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So that's kind of the reason.
The same thing happening.
That's a good point. And the one thing that Harry talks about a lot is what happened with his mom and that whole situation. So, and I think that all kind of comes together in a head. But at what point do you draw the line? Do these people that are just ousting, like naming names, and you find some negative thing somewhere and somebody puts it out there, and all of a sudden you're modern day witch trial, like Jason said.
Right.
Like that's just, you have to have some sort of humanity and have a line.
Cops replace the guns with machetes. Fear instilled in the American people. That's how we get rid of problems.
So is this basically, it's The Walking Dead? That's what you're proposing. The new police force.
I'm just like, I'm at this point, I think that anything apocalyptic is better than where we're at.
Yeah, well, speaking of apocalypse, so Meghan Markle's got some issues, and I don't know what's going to happen, but this saga just seems to be continuing and getting worse and getting more intense. Thanks for checking out the Trending Stories Taking Over show. If you like that video, make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell so you know whenever we have a new video, and you're aware of any of the live streams when we do a full show. You can subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, on Spotify, anywhere that you listen to podcasts. Go to TSTOshow.com, check it out, or watch one of these other videos over here. You're gonna like it. I have a feeling you're gonna love it.